Hey everyone, in today's vlog I want to show you one of the most successful ways that we've grown our school in terms of marketing. And so I'm going to show you what it is and how we've been doing it right since day one pretty much, and 5 little helpful tips around that. All that right after this. Okay, so the little tip that we use is to capture the progress of students on video. So you can see them, what they sound like in their first few lessons, as they progress and get better and better, and show their actual transformation and progress. So I'm going to give you a quick little look at a clip that we did. This is like years and years ago. I've been deep in our archives for our school and found this clip, and this is of a student called Jared, and so you can see that even the camera quality is just hideous in the first video, but you get the idea. That's his very first lesson ever, and then you can see him playing afterwards. So check that out. Then I've got 5 important tips for you.
As you can see from my before and after video, I've been trained really well at Good Time. So if you want to learn a musical instrument, then make sure you come to the place with the best tutors, the best environment and the greatest opportunity. Sign up at goodtimemusicacademy.co.nz today.
Pretty awesome, eh? And so that really wows people when they see that's the same kid there, and years later sounding amazing. And so you want to make sure you start doing this if you're not doing this already, because it really it shows exactly what you are able to do for people, what sort of transformation you're able to provide through your lessons. So I've got 5 quick tips for you, okay? So tip number 1 is to store it somewhere official, right? So you don't want to just take it on your phone and leave it on your phone. You need to have an actual professional looking system. Part of that's for child protection sort of policies. Part of it's just because it just looks bad if you're storing images like that on your phone forever. You want to have even if it's like Google folders or Dropbox or something like that. So store it professionally. Tip number 2 is to make sure that you include that you do this in your terms and conditions. So when people sign up, have them actually sign something in the terms and conditions which says, hey, we collect photos and videos to help you track your progress. Tick here to say that you accept, or tick here to opt out of receiving that. So that would be tip number 2. So tip number 3 would be, if any parents sort of question that policy and they think, I don't want you taking photos and videos of my students, you show them an example. You say, hey, I understand that there's reasons that you may not want this, but here's an example of what we would do, and this is what you would miss out on for your child if you didn't, tick that box. So check it out. And so 9 times out of 10, if that happens for us, people see the video, they're like, oh, okay, that's really cool. Sweet, I'm happy to tick it. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is that you want to leverage this for marketing. So you want to be able to put it on your your Facebook page, your Instagram page. You want to be able to send it out to inquiries. You want to put some on your website, all those things. You leverage it and say, hey, would you like to, like this kid Jared that I showed you, would you like to sound like Jared? Would you like to go from not knowing how to play in time with the music to being able to absolutely shred and pull out some fancy chops? Well, here's a link, get an info pack, get a free trial, here's the button to inquire, that sort of thing. So you leverage it for marketing. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is that you want to let people know how long you'll hold on to the footage. Is it something that you're going to hold on to in your archives forever? Or is it something that you are going to destroy when they leave? So you want to have that in your terms and conditions as well. So there we go, 5 quick tips around this little marketing idea, and it's something we've used since the beginning of our school, and video has played such a big part in our growth, and so I encourage you to make it part of your lessons. Have a section in your lessons like, hey, we're going to record this, we're going to put it into your file, we're trying to track your progress, and it's real cool to be able to look back. And of course, I'd just add, when students are having a rough day and they're feeling like they're playing like rubbish, you can actually go back to a really earlier video and say, hey, here's what you sounded like a year ago, 6 months ago, look how much better you are today. So you are making progress, today's just a rough day, that sort of thing as well. So there we go, 5 quick tips. Get onto this and it will really help your school grow.